what's up? I'm CJ.
What up? I'm Mugshot.
I'm Ilpo, and we are The Foundation, and you're watching channelapa.com. Boom.
We got together basically knowing a lot of mutual friends, seeing each other at parties and, just talking hip hop. We're all into freestyling, so, whenever, freestyle cypher would start up, we would all engage and just build our friendship off of that. So pretty much just got together off
over the years.
Yeah, the common.
Over the years, it's like because we shared that common interest and love for hip hop and MCing, we decided to come together because, why not form a group? We were young, and let's just form a group and basically combine our talent, our skills, and make something out of it. It's been like 9 years. 2000, like the end of 2001. Yeah. The Foundation, it's basically, it represents a few things. It represents the foundation of like hip hop in a sense, like a love for hip hop and how we want to represent the foundations of hip hop. So that's one of it, and the foundations of our Filipino heritage. And it's two things that we combine when we do our music. It's two things that it's like prevalent in our music. It's the foundation of hip hop and our roots, Filipino roots.
And Deep was just basically there was a lot of us.
That's actually true though. It's like it was a lot more of us before. So.
As far as influence is concerned, we're really influenced by the East Coast sound of hip hop, and the type of music we make is really based on just our lives and our culture as Filipinos, as well as being from the tri-state area, specifically New York for me and Mark, and also CJ as well. He was actually born in the Bronx. Oh yeah, Ilpo, Mugshot, CJ.
Sorry man, but I was actually born in Jersey City, New Jersey, but I grew up in New York in the early days and moved to Jersey when I was like 8, but no, definitely close to the New York area throughout my my childhood. So
I think as far as the kind of music though, besides just like being like an East Coast town, I think what we try to do is really like take our story and the people that we know growing up, whether it's in New Jersey or the inner city of New York, and sharing the story of the people we know and our story as well. So that will involve stories about the Philippines and the Filipino struggle and our heritage. It'll also involve just like, social issues that we've dealt with or people that we know have dealt with, and just try to, give everybody a voice, including ourselves.
Children of the Sun is basically a song that we came up with proclaiming our pride to be Filipino. Also, the remix is an extension of that. What we set out to do is basically take the best MCs, the best Filipino MCs that we respect, that share the same Filipino pride that we have, put them all on the same track and just show the whole world, not just Filipinos, how proud we are of our culture and our history. So, we reached out to the best MCs that we knew, and you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
More than pride, it was about unity as well. So it was an organic growth. Like the first song that we made, it had the original members of the Foundation, but then once the remix came along, it was really about uniting Filipino MCs from around the world.
We like put it in the floor, we like dug it up, we flowered it with organic water and stuff, and let it grow. Via photosynthesis, it bore the song.
And that's what happened.
No, another thing though that I have to point out about the song is that it uses a sample of a Filipino folk song called Tayo'y Mga Pinoy by Neil Heber. And we actually received permission to use a song from the original singer-songwriter himself, Heber Bartolome. And the original song already talked about like being proud of who you are as Filipinos, exactly as you are, and not be caught up by like the colonized mentality. And we felt like it was our duty as like, young, hip hop, I guess, artists to like use our sound and our influence and basically like carry the torch. You know what I mean? That he was like doing back then and doing it now to a more modern sound, so that the kids around our age and like they listen to hip hop or whatever would listen to the message and you know what I mean, and like really like own the fact that, you know, we're proud to be who we are.
Chaz Bellin is a genius. He's way ahead of his time. That's for you, Chaz. No, but the Sleep video, you know, it was actually one of my personal favorite songs on the album.
Yeah.
You know, it's featuring Jay Legaspi. The song itself is about basically 3 separate stories of, you know, people that are in families that struggle just to basically benefit the people that they love and the ones around them, the things people go through basically, in order to just make a better life for themselves and their family. The video was actually inspired by another type of video stylistically. It was also a flash animation type of video, and yeah, basically we sat down with Chaz and, you know, we came up with a couple of ideas, storyline, and, you know, it was a really fun process. I mean, you guys can tell us more about that.
Really? I don't know. No, but I guess what he's saying is with the song, I totally agree. The song itself like made the video, I think, because you know, I agree, it's one of my favorite songs on the album. It's like such a, I think, a well-written song overall, like from the verses to the hook, bridge, and it's like such a in-depth story as far as like the storytelling of the verses, and I think it really like allowed Chaz and ourselves as well, like the ability to like come up with that video, because it's kind of rich of like different like stories and ideas.
I think one of the reasons why we did, you know, an animated video or a video period is because, you know, we're all telling stories, and, you know, those pictures just came alive within each of the verses. You know, I told a story of a cab driver that came over, you know, to the States to make money for his family, which goes on, you know, which is real prevalent in not only like, you know, Asian culture, but, you know, all other cultures. And these guys told, you know, different stories that just you could just picture from hearing the verses, so it just made sense to make a video of it, and, you know,
Motion pictures.
yeah, Chaz Bellin, just making magic.
Yeah, we are currently working on a project with a friend, Hydroponics. He's actually the kid who produced Children of the Sun, the song, and he's also the first verse of the song in the remix of Children of the Sun. And he directed the video, so he's the Renaissance man, you know what I mean? He's a friend of ours from Queens. We're working on a project with him and a production crew from Florida called Generation Ill. Watch out for these guys. I mean, the beats are ridiculous, and yeah, we're working on it. We're about 7, 8 songs deep. You know, we might do maybe 12. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
You know, we also have the Pinoyak mixtape that's coming out. We're featuring a song in there. And Soul Chef's album is actually going to be featuring a song with the Foundation and Ashley Robles from San Diego. You know, it's going to be released in Japan, so definitely look out for that. Also, Glong is the movie.
Oh, and not the mixtape, but the project we have with Hydro and Generation Ill featured Bamboo and Chris Abad of Legacy. So some West Coast representatives on the project as well.
And of course, you know, our album, The First Draft, is still out there. You can get it on iTunes, you can get it on cdbaby.com/deepfoundation. We're working on a new site. We're going to relaunch soon, deepfoundation.net. Urge you guys to get the album. It's still out there. You know, a lot of people, you know, tell us they love it, so we put our hearts into it, and we love it, man.
It's organic,
so,
man. It's organic.
We organically grow it, so just for you guys, so check it out.